Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Hamlin the Pickled. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, well, you can. I can't dispose of his corpse. He's out in the, he's out in the bog north of town. Like, you just need to wander out there. It's fine. When we last left our Nord hero Hamlin the Pickled, we had made our way to Pelaged in the hopes of reuniting some lost lovers, although the story itself was a little out of the ordinary. Yes, a woman had been robbed, and, along with the money he stole and the gems, he also stole her heart, so we helped reunite them, and then after that we headed back to Seydanine, clearing out our first dungeon fully, and releasing some captives. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Now, I have... Why am I not wearing my tower shield? There we go. I have been looking into things. So this is still technically week 2, but I really wanted to record to show, look, I'm learning. So we are... First off the bat, we've learned a little bit about how the combat works. That, probably very useful to have on, because hitting the right direction in order to do the right attack, I'm not going to be able to do that every time. I'm fine with just hit, whichever best attack. So for us, for example, we're currently using this Imperial Broadsword. Excuse me, so its best attack is Chop. So minimum damage, if I just spam it, is 6. If I hold down to charge, it's 12. That already is very good. This is the one we were using before that. Its best one is the Frost. So its minimum is 4 damage, maximum of 16 if I charge it. Both of them are long blades, so there is a little bit of charge time. I'm learning. I also learned a little bit about alchemy as well, so that requires me to get a mortar and pestle, very similar to, I guess, Oblivion in that regard, but there is a certain extra factor of success, which is something I'm learning about, and that is dependent on your fatigue, strangely. So as we sort of continue on, we're going to be learning. Now, I did buy some spells as well. What's our magic at? It's not that. Where's our... Oh. It wasn't the power. No, it was this one. Yeah. Resist Magicka. How does that restore? The cost per chance. Yeah, magic I'm still kind of figuring out. I haven't really got the yet on that. But I think what we'll do is we'll head around Seydanine and see what we can find. Right, there's a few crabs we can fight, test out our new attack abilities. Right. See how we get on. Hello, Crabbo. Bring it on. Oh, it's not seen me yet. So yeah, as soon as the sword goes all the way back, that's when we know we're doing max damage. What a difference that makes. Now, I know with alchemy, eating ingredients only gives us a little bit. Excuse me. And we don't always know what that effect is until our alchemy gets to, I think, level 15? It seems to go in increments of 15s for that. Now, let's have a look. So, leveling is very similar to the way it works in Oblivion. You've got your major skills, your minor skills, and then your miscellaneous skills, which are the ones you probably want to level. Yes, I did a little bit of restoration stuff. We might want to buy some light armor as opposed to medium. Have we got anything here that bumps our endurance? because that's the health one that we kind of need to go with. Not actually on none. Jeez. Okay. Well, I guess our endurance is pretty high already. Yeah, 87. Our endurance is pretty fucking high, so that's not too bad. But we need to start working on the miscellaneous skills. So alchemy, definitely. Unarmored, maybe. I don't know how we're going to do that. Security, sneak. Is that just... We've got XP in there. Is that from stealing stuff? Oh, it's locked doors and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we should get into short blade and light armor as well, just to kind of keep ourselves ticking over on the whole level up scene, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're getting the hang of combat. Nice. What's that? Oh, is it a crab? It looks different. Oh, there's a rat and a dead guy.
Arg!
Arg, indeed. Oh, it's those things. Right. Are you... Ooh. Ew. Okay, scrib jelly. So eating stuff early on is probably wise. Especially since we don't know where to get a mortar and pestle from. What's... Why is there a dead dude? This wasn't ours, was it? Okay. And yeah, I think to do with alchemy as well, it depends on fatigue as well, weirdly. So if I eat an ingredient, it's not going to work if my fatigue is 0. Yeah, there we go. Well, alchemy is increasing. There is a way to do it before we get a mortar and pestle. It's very slow, though. So, who are you? Oh. Let's drop a save here for maybe a screenshot. He's pointing in the direction of his killer. Right. You are Processus Virelius. Tax record. And I'll take the gold. And I guess we'll take all your shit too. Do we dispose of the corpse? I guess we'll read the tax record. What's that? Let's see. Text record, text record, text record. Text records. Processus Virelius. Satanine Census and Excise Office. Aril, 450 drakes, paid. Draran Feralis, 200 drakes, paid. Elderfire, 130 drakes. Irene Lenem, 78 drakes, paid. Fargoth, 111 drakes. Pinemouth, 54 drakes. Foreign Gillen, 225 drakes. Indrelli Referon, 127 drakes, paid. Gravane, paid. Vidrano, paid. Verdonius Nucius, 87 drakes, not paid. So he's a tax collector. Okay. Do we have to tell anybody about this? Or do we just take the money? I guess we'll just dispose of the corpse then. Oh, we can't. Yeah, you cannot remove this corpse. Okay. I guess we go and talk to someone over here, because it sounds... didn't we run past a guy called Nokius? Wasn't he like one of the guys in the sort of dredges area over here? Like that guy there? Maybe. Who are you?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
You... Oh yeah, we've got a topic to talk about. Murder of Processus Virelius. Found his body, huh? Well, it's up to you what to do with that information. I suppose that's And Gara in the Census and Excise office will be the one to tell if that's your inclination. Okay. He seemed like he wasn't upset that... It seems like he knew where the body was, right? Is that not just me? He didn't seem surprised I found a body. Like, not in the slightest. What if I talk to you? Are you going to be bothered at all? No.
Greetings and salutations.
God, you dweeb. Alright. Who are you talking to?
What's this about?
Was it him? No. That's the guy that we spoke to first. Right?
Welcome, friend.
Yes, it's you. Pardon me. The murder of Processus Vitellius. Murdered? What a waste. Processus was a good man. I've been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sort of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he'd collected? I hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. Yes, I found 200 septums on his body. No, he didn't have anything. It's early game, I think we'll be honest. I found 200 septums. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated. I can tell you that I won't forget this. Ham on the pickled. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murderer of Processus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and the Census and Excise office will pay you 500 septums. Yeah, okay, goodbye. I'm keen. Alright. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's have a look.
Go ahead, stranger.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
And what do you know about the murder? Someone finally got him, huh? It's no surprise, I suppose. No one likes a tax collector, especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking your hard-earned cash. The only one who could stomach him at all was Favier at the lighthouse. The two of them spent some time together. Shame, really. She seemed like a nice woman. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go break some bad news.
Yes?
Yes, indeed. Right. Let's see.
Outlander, what do you want?
I have bad news, Favier. Processus is dead. Processus murdered? No. Tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I have become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. What do you mean you saw him get angry? Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous. Processus wouldn't have done such a thing. I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend, and if you find out what became of Processus's ring, it would ease my heart. His ring? I gave him the ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. I would like it to remember him by. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? So who did we need to talk to? It was... Can I do someone in particular? No. Still can't believe he's gone. Our journal was updated.
Here not long ago.
Foreign Gilneth. Okay. Foreign Gilneth. And there we are. If we have to confront this guy and potentially fight him, which I'm assuming we will, considering they said, oh, you know, kill them. No? Are you that guy?
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Yeah. Who are you? No? Who are you?
What is this about?
What is this? Oh, well, he's here. Do we go in? I suppose we do, right? Let's quick save. Yeah, you look shady as shit. You really do. In fact, I'm going to save here because this could be a good screenshot.
Wealth beyond measure.
What book have you got? A Dance in Fire. Worth a lot of money. It's probably a skill point in there. It's all stealing at the moment. But I mean, if we're going to kill him, technically, does that mean this could be our house? I think it might. Although, where do we sell stolen goods? Can we sell stolen goods? Alright, foreign Gilnif. I want to talk to you about the murder of Processus. That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in, and a good thing too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us. Honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels, so I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him. I believe what you say. I'll say nothing to the authorities. Sorry, there is no excuse for murder and your punishment has been decided. Yes, we are the judge, jury and executioner. There is no excuse for murder and your punishment has been decided. You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me. Well, give it your best shot, Nord. I've no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys. Well, we are a blade. Goodbye.
Die. You Inma. You Inma. You Inma. Die.
Stop punching me. He's a master of hand-to-hand. Look at him go. The old Duke 1-2. I've got a sword, though. I feel like my chances are better than yours. Ow. Oh, right in the fire. Lovely. Foreign Gilnif. You've got a belt, common pants, common shirt, common shoes, a tankard, bit of gold, and the ring. And we'll just get rid of the corpse. And I suppose we can yoink all this up now, so we don't accidentally steal anything, right? Okay, good. Anything under here? No. Sack full of... Yeah, I'll take it all. Why not? Scuttle. Don't know what that is. Barrel. Saltris. Now, I've heard Saltris is a good alchemical reagent because it has restore health as one of the 4 things. I might need to look into that. Bit of gold, take that. Barrel over there with nothing. Nothing. Jug. Bottle. Sack. More Saltris. Hold on to that, I think. Right, you. Mercantile. Nice. Do we read that at the end? Yeah, we'll keep that for reading at the end, right? I'll take that and we'll read it at the end. A hammock? I can actually sleep here too. Let's go until healed, maybe? Yeah, okay. So I guess technically this is our house now, right? We live here. Foreign Gilnif. We are Foreign Gilnif.
I'm waiting.
I guess we go and talk to the excise office first, since it's on the way.
I'm listening.
Is there an easier way to get to this? I don't know if there is. Okay, good news.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
I did. I've come to tell you that I have killed the murderer of Processus. I've heard you have been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see that this matter is brought to its completion. Here's your reward, Ham on the Pickle. Good to see that there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to the Emperor. Well, I mean, he did let me out of prison. Granted, he did also ship me off to this arse of a place. But, hey, We're making new memories. Right. That's what we're doing. New memories. Okay.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Now we do need to take the ring over to his missus, right? Maybe we should look into some light armor then. With what we've got, we'll go sell some stuff. I did buy some spells in between episodes as well, purely because I wanted to find a way to get our restoration up. So we got resist magic, which is really cheap to cast compared to our heal, which is pretty. It's pretty difficult. So I feel like that's a pretty good setup. Now I do want to get some conjuration spells. So I think maybe we go to Balmora and join the Mages Guild, because at least we can get training there as well. I have got Processus's ring. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Hamon the Pickled. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here. Well, you can. I can't dispose of his corpse. He's out in the bog north of town. Like, you just need to wander out there. It's fine. He'll be there forever. Though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually travelled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't this last time. If only he had. We got a Restore Health Potion. And... oh, we got 2 Restore Health Potions. Oh, good. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, actually. That is going to be very helpful when we're on the move. Especially since I don't really know what to expect when we come up to these dungeons. As it all seems to be... It's not levelled the way you'd think it'd be levelled, right? It does feel like...
Speak freely, friend.
The difference in levels is a lot more fluid, as opposed to like Skyrim where enemies level with you, and even Oblivion enemies level with you. This feels like some enemies are tanked and decked out, and if you stumble upon them, you are shit out of luck. And I do love this game. Like, it's strange. I was worried that I wouldn't get into this. I was really worried I wouldn't find my groove with it. But honestly, this is the one I look forward to recording to the most at the moment. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying it.
There's someone
An
watching.
honor, to be sure.
I can tell.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
What do you mean there's someone
ahead.
watching you? Tell me a little secret. You're an outlander. Maybe you don't know about the kinds of Daedric ruins. Daedric ruins? We have here in Morrowind, Daedra cults worship the bad Daedra. You can learn more about them at the temple. Anyway, long ago, before the temple put a stop to it, people used to worship bad Daedra, Molag Bal, Malakath, Sheer Gorath, and there's nothing bad about Sheer Gorath. He's a good man, you leave him be. And Mehrunes Dagon, at Daedra shrines. But lately, since the Empire came in, some people have taken up worshipping the bad Daedra at these old sites. And I warn you, they are dangerous places. Okay, good to know. Right, let's have a look here. Let's go for... have we got spells now anymore? Oh, he's got moon sugar. I've got moon sugar. Oh, shit, okay. That's right, I picked up some moon sugar, didn't I? I ate it. Does that help? Oh, fuck, I got skooma on me too? You know what? I'm taking it to my house. That's right, it's my house now.
Yes.
Okay, let's put the skooma in the chest. Which is the skooma? There. Okay, that should be good. Right.
Outlander, what do you want?
I want to barter, that's what I want to do. I feel like Mercantile is going to be quite hard to get up, because we've done a lot of shopping so far, and honestly, not really had much luck yet. Spells, what do we got? Jack of Trades, Fortify Attribute, Luck. Okay, Absorb Fatigue. Honestly, not worth buying yet, but that's fine. Barter. Right, now we can sell stuff. Okay, sell that. We've got a steel saber here. I might sell it. Honestly, I don't really feel like we need to keep it. But let's sell this common stuff first. Common shirt, common pants. What else have we got? Restore speed. Rising force potion, I don't know what that does. Restore health. Got our alcohol. I might keep the ingredients and look for a mortar and pestle. Yeah, I'll sell the tax record, sure. Bottle, 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 bowl, cup. Sell this trash. I'm glad we can sell stolen goods to anybody. Because that always frustrated me in the other games. It's like, how do they know it's stolen? They wouldn't. You wouldn't know it's stolen at all. A storage key. We don't really need that anymore. We could probably put that away. Some lockpicks. Probe. Yeah, I think we're good. Do I sell that or do I keep it? We sell it. That's probably worth holding on to for now, just because the extra shock damage is probably useful, right? Alright, so let's go with that. And apparel. What light armor can we use? We could use chitin. It is kind of trash though, right? Cloth bracer. If I just put light? No, it doesn't help. Yeah, I'm not sure. Mesh leather? Is that better? Cuirass of 1? Chitin's better. Okay, chitin's better. Let's go chitin then. Doesn't offer much protection, but we'll give it a go. Gauntlet. It's going to cost me 77. Sure.
An honor, to be sure.
Now we can carry this around, but what's our encumbrance? Our encumbrance, how do you know that? That's probably in here somewhere, right? Why would it be? Oh, here we go, that's encumbrance. Yeah, we're pretty close, actually. So we want to probably drop some stuff off. I really hope that this is, this is a place we can put stuff. I'd think so, right? Greaves. We've got the Bone Mold Tower Shield. I kind of want to keep that. That's kind of good. We've got the Heavy there. We've got Cuirass there. Let's put that on. Boots. Let's see. Let's take that off. That off. Got the helm. What else we got? Chitin pauldrons. Okay, full chitin there. We have got a chitin shield. Is it worth swapping for the tower shield? I don't know. Tower shield has armor rating of 26. That's got an armor rating of 3. We would be very squishy in this. Very squishy indeed. Maybe we temper it a little bit. And we take some of our bone mold stuff. Is this considered stealing now? Surely not. No. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's take those. Put a spoon in there, I don't need that. And... Let's put the pauldrons away. They're not essential. I kind of want to keep the tower shield, to be honest. So I'll put that away for now. Bracers, greaves, boots. We've still got the tower shield, the helm. That might be the way to go, right? Or maybe we bring... Let's put the bracers away, take the cuirass. If we really struggle, we can come back, can't we? So that's fine, that'll do for now. I really like actually the armor setup. I like that we've got the option to kind of change things around in the way that we do stuff. Alright, let's which one's our armorer's hammer that's actually being used? This one, yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. You got a skill point out of that as well, I think. Cool. Alrighty. Right, well, we'll give this a go. See how we get on. We have got some other armor. If we find that it's really not working, we can switch back. But leveling some of our minor skills is probably sensible. Right, sorry, not even minor skills, miscellaneous skills. Let's go see Silt Strider. We've got a Balmora. And talk to the Mages Guild, right? Maybe they'll let us in. Maybe our magic is too shit. It may be that they turn us away, because you do get refused from guilds in this. I remember Demone telling us that you can't always progress if you're not, you know, adequately good at a skill. I would like you to take me to Balmora.
Why walk when you can ride?
Very true. Hey, how's it going? You're persuade. Can we persuade people? I'll admire you. Oh, he didn't like it. What about intimidate? Nope, didn't like that either. Taunt? Nope, hated that as well. I guess you gotta pass them, and our skill is so low. Yeah. Okay. How much is a 10 gold bribe? I'm not taking your money, get lost. Okay.
Get out of here.
They hate me. That's about right. That's fine. That's fine. I wonder if we can get a mortar and pestle here. There is an alchemist, right? Is it this one? Armorer. Yeah, I don't know. Having the light armor may be a mistake. We may suffer for it, but I'm hoping that we've got enough of our heavy or medium armor that we can kind of fall back on it, right? I think that could be a good happy medium. No pun intended, I guess, with the fact that we're wearing medium armor, but yeah, alchemist. Oh. Yeah, apprentice's mortar and pestle. I mean, are they going to see us if we go into sneak? There isn't a guard. Oh, I stand corrected. There is a guard right there. Okay, well, we won't steal it then.
You have my attention.
I'm sure I do, sneaking about like I'm going to steal stuff. What have you got as far as, like, have you got mortar and pestle? You do. A journeyman's mortar and pestle. Oh, they've got the retorts too. Interesting. So, mortar and pestle. Grand Masters. Holy crap. Journeyman's. Masters. I guess we go with the apprentice one, right? We're very early on. I'll get one of them. What have you got in retorts? Journeyman, Masters. Because I know it's similar to Oblivion in the sense that the retorts and all that, they add duration and potency on good effects, and one of them, it might be the retort, gets rid of, well, it doesn't get rid of, but it minimizes negative effects. So is there an alembic? Apprentice's alembic. Guess we'll take that. And what's the last one? Is it calcinator? We could go with a master's calcinator, to be honest. We've got the gold for that. Sure. That's alright, yeah. Okay. So we need to find something to mix with Sultries to get the restore health potions. I don't know what that is.
I should probably wash up before heading home.
You should. Now, Mages Guild. Hualu Manor. We know the Hualus. We saw them in Solstheim. House Hualu. So is this like a Hlalu town as such?
Citizen.
That's the Mages Guild. You can tell because their light is blue and the fighters is orange. Oh, we've still got that quest to do for the Fighters Guild too.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Have you? Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yeah, I kind of do want to join the Mages Guild. Yes, you look the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? What is the Mage's Oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the Masters of the Guild, learn from them, and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Yes, I'd like to join. I'm now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you are ready, you can ask me about advancement. Tell me about a duty. I don't have any duties for an associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. Alright, where's Ajira? Oh, supply chest. Oh. Don't mind if I do. How many of these can I take? Oh, Civi intervention. Isn't that what we need to get like back home if we're stuck somewhere? Cure common disease. Oh no, divine intervention I think is the one we want. Soul gems! Alright. That's good. Invocation of Azura. The vagaries of magic. Do I want all those potions right now? Probably not. We've got a couple of books we can read now, at least. Let's take 2. I don't know if that replenishes or not, but we may need that at a later date. Oh, it's not stealing. I guess we'll take it. Hound meat. It's all alchemical stuff, so I think we should take this and try and do some alchemy as well before the end of the episode. Okay, yeah, all good stuff. Man, this goes deep underground, doesn't it? Oh, this is nice. That's stealing, that's stealing.
Your actions show promise. What do you want?
Do they? Oh, you do training. What do you do? Oh, you do restoration. Let's get a little bit more restoration. Maybe 5 points? Then I know we've definitely got 10. Is that 4? That's actually 5. Because we got okay, yeah. So we've got 5 points now. We've got 10 points now in restoration. So that will put up our what's the governing skill on that? Restoration. Willpower. Willpower is ability to resist magic and maximum fatigue. Brilliant. That's a double whammy because we need the fatigue. Okay, good.
Do you want something?
Oh, you do spell making, huh? Have we got a conjuration spell? What's earwig? Illusion. Sound. Weird. Fuddle. Poisonous touch. No real conjuration apart from like the bound stuff, which I don't really want. What do you do in training? Destruction, alteration, illusion. What skill points? What do they govern? Let's see, like destruction or conjuration. If we do that, conjuration is intelligence. So we could do some conjuration training too. Oh, you don't do it. Okay. Which is you've got destruction though. That is willpower. Yeah, we don't want willpower. Illusion, personality. Weirdly. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we want off you then, right? Alteration. Willpower, personality, yeah, okay. It does tell us in that menu, which is good to know. Chest. Oh, it's locked. Oops, apologies. I mean to try and get... Can I actually get into that? It's not considered stealing. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I feel like I get in trouble.
Do you need something?
Yeah, who are you? Oh, you do spells too. Resist common disease. Summon least bonewalker. Yeah, fuck it. That seems okay, right? Could get soul trap too. Okay, good. Alright, we got a conjuration spell at least now.
Friend.
Oh, we need to talk to you. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Ugh. Or a way to reach the high places? What do you do? Training? You do alchemy. And it's intelligence. We could do... be what? I want to say... let's do 9 points of that if we can. We probably can't afford it actually. Yeah, we can't afford it. Okay, let's hold off on that then. What do you sell? Some decent stuff. Ingredients and all that. Tell me about some duties. What do you want me helping? Oh, do you come with me? Potions restore health when you're bleeding. When you are weak. Okay, tell me about the duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. You want me to pick some? To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rosola, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Fascia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. That's where we landed, right, Sedanine? Is that the Bitter Coast? I think so. The easiest way is go south along the River Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Okay, cool. Good to know. I wonder if we can go back and clear out the Fighters Guild thing while we're there, right? While we are here though, let's try our stuff here. Yeah, we've got all those in there. Ingredients. We've got sultries. It does something. It failed. But do we get better XP for this? Oh, I need to type my name. So this actually does a potion, does it? Potion, I guess. Oh, restore fatigue. We've got our first potion made. I don't know what it makes, but we'll try. So we've got some restore fatigue, good. Levitate. Oh, hang on. So who does levitate? Probably the racer plumes, right? Yeah. And what, sultries? I guess so. No, that's levitate. Worth a try. There we go. Got rid of our ingredients, got a few restore fatigue potions. I'm happy with that, right? That's not too bad. Alchemy's now still at 7, but it's not too bad. I should get our Summon Least Bonewalker, because having a friend, always useful. Might help us in this fight, because I do want to fight them before the end of the episode. I think we can do it now. I think we've got the gear. I might switch to my heavy stuff though, my heavy armor. Just to make sure we are properly shielded. It's weird, even though I know there's no quest markers, I keep looking, I keep checking that map. I'm sure there probably is mods that add it, right? But in a way, part of it's kind of nice to know that you've got to keep track of stuff, right? So there's the Ancestral Tomb. I believe the mine, the egg mine, Kwama mine, is just around the corner. I suppose suppose the map's not horrendously big either. Or it doesn't feel horrendously big. And we do need to let our fatigue come back as well. Oh, that's the wooden bridge she was talking about, right? So the mushrooms are around here too. At least I think that's what she was talking about. I don't know what the Odai River is. Well, let's head inside and see if we can clear it out for the Fighters Guild. Hello. I know you are friend now. I shall not attack. Unless you've got your weird wiggly worms after me again. Right, to the mining camp.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
I wasn't planning on talking to you, don't worry. Some scribs. We want our shield spell as well, that's the other thing that we want. So does scribs grow into Quama? Is that what's going on here? Or are these scribs, are they like a... I want to say parasite. What's it called? Where they've got like a symbiotic relationship. They're a different insect, but they maybe help tend the eggs in a way to sort of provide protection for themselves, right? If they're useful, they're not going to get attacked. Right, where is our shield spell? Woad. Let's get our fatigue back. Should we could wait, but I mean we've got restore fatigue potions. We made them, right? Where are they? Restore magicka, restore health. Yeah, where did they go? Where are restore fatigue? Is that it? Yeah, well, it's slightly different. So what does that do? Does that make it quick? That does make it quick. Nice. How much does it actually take it up, though? Hopefully, enough. Let's get our magic out. Okay, we've got Woad active. And then we want... Summon Least Bonewalker. I don't think we're going to be very good at casting this. So, we'll try. I don't have enough magicka. Oh, we've got Fortify Willpower though, don't we? I don't have enough magicka to cast. How much does it cost to cast? I don't really understand this stuff. 39. I've only got 30. Ah, shit. Oh, willpower is fatigue. I need intelligence. Okay. Alright, well I guess we don't have that then. What do we have though? Half heal? I guess we could potentially use that. What else could we do? Spark, maybe? It's risky. It's risky considering our skills so low. Okay, let's go with this. Right, we are saving. We are ready. I'd hope not, but we may have to... One, take some of this. Bump our strength. Do a bit of restore. Fatigue. And we had a restore health. We had 2 of them, didn't we? Okay, this time.
Oh, stupid!
Okay, that's one down. Okay, we need another restore health. And I guess we'll have one of those.
Hey! You Inwa.
Okay. Come on, hit him. I don't need restore fatigue. Got restore fatigue? I do. Okay. Okay. You're going down, bud. Come on. Okay, we need more health. Have I got anything for health? I don't think I fucking do. Ah, shit. Shit. Dungeon's willpower low. Yeah, Magic's real low. Ooh, I don't really cast the healing spell now. Maybe if we had the bone mold on, that might help a little. Don't mind me, just getting changed in between. Oh, we did it. Okay, the armor didn't really matter in the end. Because it didn't hit us again, but we did it. We did it. They're dead. Sevilla Ofan is dead. He's got a lot of eggs on him, and a miner's pick. Two-handed weapon. Interesting. I'll take all. Dispose of the corpse. And what do you have? Miner's pick. Take all. Dispose of corpse. I guess we could have a little poke around here, couldn't we? Looks to just be a bit of an egg mine, right? Don't really care for the eggs right now, it's not what we need. I suppose we could go back then, right? Oh. I imagine me getting killed by a freaking worm now. Can I hit it? Yes, sure. Oh, fuck, we didn't quick save. Oh, you'd think I'd learn. I never frickin' do. Alright. One. Let's go ahead and swap these out then. That might help a little bit. And I'm gonna go straight off the bat. Have one of those. Now we can quick save, go back in. Now there's a frickin' worm here.
Now you die!
Oh my god, this is going to be so difficult now. Okay, we want a restore fatigue and restore health. This is not... We were so lucky before, I guess. Add that, restore fatigue. Or maybe we were dodging more attacks because we were in light armor? Because we aren't dodging here. We're just getting smashed. Oh, stupid worm. Alright. God damn it. I should have frickin' quick saved. We did it. We'd done a hard fight. We were fine. We were all good. And I beansed it. I frickin' beansed it up. Right, let's go.
Now you die!
Why are we hitting me way more this time, man?
You
Okay, let's do a restore health. You. And... you. And one of you.
You Inwa.
Get a kill off on them. Good. Okay, we need another restore health. Just fatigue's fine. Oh, could we just hit him? Okay, solid. Okay. Good. No, you die. Light armor's going up, that's good. Seems to be going up pretty quickly too.
I have you.
Okay. Oh, good. Right, now we quick save. Jeez. Okay. Take all. Dispose. Take all. Dispose. Okay, and we have quick saved. We are all good now. We have got a bit more health as well, so we don't have to worry about the stupid worms so much. Although, where did it go? It was right there before. I guess it was just random? Yeah, okay. There we go. Get rid of that. So where does this go? To the egg mine. Does that go like a loop around then? We have a look at our local map. Yeah, it seems to be. Alright, let's get back to town. I want to get out of here now. I'll get out of... Oh. Come on. There we go. Oh, has the game crashed? Okay, no, we're good. It just kind of panicked a little bit. Okay, good. Phew. Alright. So where does this loop up? Okay, so this is the other avenue that we didn't take. Gotcha. Oh god, not another one of these. Oh, there's two of these assholes now. Let's ignore them. I really can't be bothered fighting all of them right now. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we got another level. Athletics increased to 39. We can rest, get another level up. See if we've actually done a decent job, because I think our endurance should go up by... I'll hope 5. Willpower will go up by 5, and intelligence should go up by 5 as well. But,
What's your story?
oh, we don't know yet. We're still figuring it out, aren't we? Let's go back to the Fighters Guild, at least tell them, because at least we've got a bed there that's, I want to say relatively safe. We might get jumped by an assassin, which still really haven't figured out why I'm getting attacked by assassins. Of the Dark Brotherhood? What's the Dark Brotherhood, wasn't it? Wasn't Morrowind? Alright, well, we'll find out. Can we up? Can I get uppies? Let's go this way. There we go. Not having any fatigue is definitely a problem. Luckily, Balmora is not far away. So yeah, as you can see, I have been learning. As much as, like, I guess with the Skyrim playthrough and Oblivion playthrough, Skyrim I kind of knew what I was doing. Oblivion, I kind of don't really understand what I'm doing, but I've got a vague idea. This I know nothing about, so doing a little bit of reading has definitely helped better my understanding of how the game operates. But still lots to learn, clearly. Right.
Go ahead,
Let's
I'm listening.
talk to you. Hey,
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
what's the status on those egg poachers? They are dead. You got both of them. Good. Here's your payment, 100 septims. And we've got some extra potions. Yes, from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders. Quality restore fatigue. Fantastic. Okay, what are my orders? We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Talvani agents responsible for trouble at the Caldera mine. Now that might be tricky for us because magic. We are not that good against magic. Alright, well let's go ahead and have a look in equipment chest. What do we got? Oh, they've got a lot of restore health. Again, I'll just take 2. I won't be greedy. Take 2 of those too. Standard restore health. Cheap restore health. That'll do for now, I think. I don't want to get too crazy on it. But let's level up. And I suppose what we can do is we can kind of like quick save beforehand and just... I don't want to power level. I don't want to get it perfect every time, but I want to try and get close, right? Rest until healed. Yeah, we got 5 for that, but not for anything else. Endurance, we got nothing. Personality 2. Okay. I guess we'll do those and then we'll reload. So I don't want to level yet. I do want to get a few more things in strength. Probably strength, right? That's probably the best place. And intelligence, maybe? Okay. Right, so let's load that up. Yep, we'll load that up. And I guess like in between episodes what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of training and, you know, trying to fund the training, basically. And we'll get a few more training points in specific areas. Make sure we get that intelligence buff. I want the intelligence buff, I think. Alrighty. Alright, let's do some reading. And let's do a Dance in Fire, Chapter 6. That's another one by Woken Jarf. Decimus Scotti sat down listening to the Lyodis Juris. The clerk could hardly believe how fat his farmer colleague at Lord Atrius's building commission had become. The piquant aroma of the roasted meat dish before Scotti melted away. All the other sounds and textures of Prithala Hall vanished all around him, as if nothing else existed but the vast form of Juris. Scotti did not consider himself an emotional man, but he felt a tide flow over him at the sight and sound of the man whose badly written letters had been the guidepost that carried him from the Imperial City back in early Frostfall. "Where have you been?" Juris demanded again. "I told you to meet me in Falanesti weeks ago." "I was there weeks ago," Scotti stammered too, surprised to be indignant. "I got your note to meet you at Afay, and so I went there, but the Khajiit had burned it to the ground. Somehow I found my way with the refugees in another village, and someone there told me that you'd been killed." "And you believed that right away?" Juris sneered. "The fellow seemed very well informed about you. He was a clerk from Lord Venek's building commission, named Reglius? Reglius makes more sense. And he said that you had also suggested that he come down to Valenwood to profit from the war." "Oh yes," said Juris, after thinking for a moment. "I recall the name now. Well, it's good for business to have 2 representatives from the Imperial Building Commission here. We just need to all coordinate our bids, and all should be well." "Reglius is dead," said Scotti, "but I have his contracts from Lord Venek's commission." "Even better," gasped Juris, impressed. "I never knew you were such a ruthless competitor." Decimus Scotti. "Yes, this could certainly improve our position with this Sylvanar. Have I introduced you to Bass here?" Scotti had only been dimly aware of the bosman's presence at the table with Juris, which was surprising given that the mare's girth nearly equalled his dining companion. The clerk nodded to Bass coldly, still numb and confused. It had not left his mind that only an hour earlier Scotti had intended to petition the Sylvanar for safe passage through the border back to Cyrodiil. The thought of doing business with Juris, after all, of profiting from Valenwood war with elsewhere, and now the second one with the Somerset Isle, seemed like something happening to another person. "Your colleague and I were talking about the Sylvanar," said Bass, putting down the leg of mutton he had been gnawing on. "I don't suppose you've heard about his nature." "A little, but nothing very specific. I got the impression that he's very important and very peculiar." "He's the representative of the people, legally, physically, and emotionally," explained Juris, a little annoyed at his new partner's lack of common knowledge. "When they're healthy, so is he. When they're mostly female, so is he. When they cry for food or trade or an absence of foreign interference, he feels it too, and makes laws accordingly. In a way, he's a despot, but he's the people's despot." "That sounds," said Scotti, searching for the appropriate word, "like bunk." Perhaps it is, shrugged Bass. But he has many rights as the voice of the people, including the granting of foreign building and trade contracts. It's not important whether you believe us. Just think of the Sylvanar as being like one of your mad emperors like Pelagius. The problem facing us now is that since Valenwood is being attacked on all sides, Sylvanar's aspect is now one of distrust and fear of foreigners. The one hope of his people, and thus of the Sylvanar himself, is that the Emperor will intervene and stop the war. Will he? Asked Scotty. You know as well as we do that the Emperor has not been himself lately. Juris helped himself to Reglius's satchel and pulled out the blank contracts. Who knows what he'll choose to do or not do? That reality is not our concern. But these blessings from the late good Sir Reglius make our job much simpler. They discussed how they would represent themselves to the Sylvanar into the evening. Scotty ate continuously, but not nearly as much as Juris and Bass. When the sun had begun to rise in the hills, its light reddening through the crystal walls of the tavern, Juris and Bass left to their rooms at the palace, granted to them diplomatically in lieu of an actual immediate audience with the Sylvanar. Scotty went to his room. He thought about staying up a little longer to ruminate over Juris's plans and see what might be the flaw in them, but upon touching the cool, soft bed, he immediately fell asleep. The next afternoon, Scotty awoke feeling himself again. In other words, timid. For several weeks now, he had been a creature bent on mere survival. He had been driven to exhaustion, attacked by several jungle beasts, starved, nearly drowned, and forced into discussions of ancient Aldmeri poetical works. I mean, that sounds like the worst and hardest one there. The discussion he had with Juris and Bass about how to dupe the Sylvanar into signing their contracts seemed perfectly reasonable then. Scotty dressed himself in his old battered clothes and went downstairs in search of food and a peaceful place to think. "You're up," cried Bass upon seeing him. "We should go to the palace now." "Now," whined Scotty. "Look at me, I need new clothes. This isn't the way one should dress to pay a call on a prostitute, let alone in the voice of the people of Valenwood. I haven't even bathed." "You must cease from this moment forward being a clerk and become a student of mercantile trade," said Leodes Juris grandly, taking Scotty by the arm and leading him into the sunlit boulevard outside. "The first rule is to recognize what you represent to the prospective client and what angle best suits you. You cannot dazzle him with opulent fashion and professional bearing, my dear boy, and it would be fatal if you attempted to. Trust me on this. Several others beside Buffs and I are guests at the palace, and they have made the error of appearing too eager, too formal, too ready for business. They will never be granted audience with the Sylvanar, but we have remained aloof ever since the initial rejection. I've dallied about the court, spread my knowledge of life in the imperial city, had my ears pierced, attended promenades, eaten and drunk of all that was given to me. I dare say I've put on a pound or two. The message we've sent is clear. It is in his, not our, best interest to meet." "Our plan worked," added Bass. "When I told his minister that our imperial representative had arrived, and that we were at last willing to meet with the Sylvanar this morning, we were told to bring you there straight away." "Aren't we late, then?" asked Scotty. "Very," laughed Juris, "but that's again part of the angle we're representing. Benevolent disinterest. Remember not to confuse the Sylvanar with conventional nobility. His is the mind of the common people. When you grasp that, you'll understand how to manipulate him." Juris spent the last several minutes of the walk through the city expounding on his theories about what Valenwood needed, how much and at what price. They were staggering figures, far more construction and far higher costs than anything Scotty had ever been used to dealing with. He listened carefully. All around them the city of Sylvanar revealed itself, glass and flower, roaring winds and beautiful inertia. When they reached the palace of the Sylvanar, Decimus Scotty stopped, stunned. Juris looked at him for a moment and then laughed. "It's quite bizarre, isn't it?" That it was. A frozen scarlet burst of twisted, uneven spires, as if a rival sun rising. A blossom the size of a village, where courtiers and servants resembled nothing so much as insects walked about it, sucking its ichor. Entering over a bent petal-like bridge, the three walked through the palace of unbalanced walls, where the partitions bent close together and touched. There was a shaded hall or a small chamber. Where they walked away from one another, there was a courtyard. There were no doors anywhere, nor any way to get to the Sylvanar but by crossing through the entire spiral of the palace, through meetings and bedrooms and dining halls, past dignitaries, consorts, musicians, and many guards. "It's an interesting place," said Bass. but not very much privacy. Of course, that suits the Sylvanar well. When they reached the inner corridors 2 hours after they first entered the palace, Jesus, that's a big place, guards brandishing blades and bows stopped them. "We have an audience with the Sylvanar," said Juris, patiently. "This is Lord Decimus Scotti, the Imperial representative." One of the guards disappeared down the winding corridor and returned moments later with a tall, proud Bosmer clad in a loose robe of patchwork leather. He was the Minister of Trade. "The Sylvanar wishes to speak with Lord Decimus Scotti alone." It was not the place to argue or show fear, so Scotti stepped forward, not even looking towards Juris and Bass. He was certain they were showing their masks of benevolent indifference. Following the minister into the audience chamber, Scotti recited to himself all the facts and figures Juris had presented to him. He willed himself to remember the angle and the image he must project. The audience chamber of the Sylvanar was an enormous dome, where the walls bent from bowl-shaped at the base inwards to almost meet at the top. A thin ray of sunlight streamed through the fissure, hundreds of feet above, and directly upon the Sylvanar, who stood upon a puff of shimmering grey powder. What? All right. For all the wonder of the city and the palace, the Sylvanar looked perfectly ordinary. An average, blandly handsome, slightly tired-looking, extraordinary wood elf of the type one might see in any capital of the Empire. It was only when he stepped from the dais that Scotti noticed an eccentricity in his appearance. He was very short. "I had to speak with you alone," said the Sylvanar in a voice common and unrefined. "May I see your papers?" Scotti handed him the blank contracts from Lord Van Eyck's building commission. The Sylvanar studied them, running his finger over the embossed seal of the Emperor before handing them back. He suddenly seemed shy, looking to the floor. "There are many charlatans at my court who wish to benefit from the wars. I thought you and your colleagues were among them, but these contracts are genuine." "Yes, they are," said Scotti calmly. The Sylvanar's conventional aspect made it easy for Scotti to speak. "We have no formal greetings, no deference, exactly as Juris had instructed. It seems most sensible to begin straight away talking about the roads which need to be rebuilt, and then the harbours that the Altmeri have destroyed, and then I can give you my estimates on the cost of resupplying and renovating the trade routes." "Why hasn't the Emperor seen fit to send a representative when the war with Elsewhere began 2 years ago?" asked the Sylvanar glumly. Scotti thought for a moment before replying. Of all the common Bosmeri he had met in Valenwood, the greedy, frightened mercenaries who had escorted him from the border, the hard-drinking revellers and expert pest-exterminating archers in the western cross of Felinesti, nosy old Mother Pascost in Havel Slump, Captain Balfix, the poor, sadly reformed pirate, the terrified but hopeful refugees of Afe and Grenos, the mad, murderous, self-devouring wild hunter Vindisi, the silent, dour boatman hired by Griff Malon, the degenerate, grasping Bass. If one creature represented their total disposition and that of many more throughout the province, what would be his personality? Scotti was a clerk by occupation and nature, instinctively comfortable cataloguing and filing, making things fit in a system. If the soul of Valenwood were to be filed, where would it put? The answer came upon himself almost before he posed himself the question. Denial. "I'm afraid that question doesn't interest me," said Scotti. "Now can we get back to the business at hand?" All afternoon, Scotti and Sylvanar discussed the pressing needs of Valenwood. Every contract was filled and signed. So much was required, and there were so many costs associated that the addendums and codicils had to be scribbled into the margins of the papers, and those had to be re-signed. Scotti maintained his benevolent indifference, but he found that dealing with the Sylvanar was not quite the same as dealing with a simple, sullen child. The voice of the people knew certain practical, everyday things very well: the yields of fish, the benefits of trade, the condition of every township and forest in his province. "We'll have a banquet tomorrow night to celebrate this commission," said the Sylvanar at last. "Best make it tonight," replied Scotti. "We should leave for Cyrodiil with the contracts tomorrow, so I'll need a safe passage to the border. You best not waste any more time." "Agreed," said the Sylvanar, and called for his Minister of Trade to put his seal on the contracts and arrange for the feast. Scotti left the chamber and was greeted by Bass and Juris. Their faces showed the strain of maintaining the illusion of unconcern for too many hours. As soon as they were out of sight of the guards, they begged Scotti to tell them all. When he showed them the contract, Bass began weeping with delight. "Anything about the Sylvanar that surprised you?" said Juris. "I hadn't expected him to be half my height." "Was he?" Just looked mildly surprised. He must have shrunk since I tried to have my audience with him earlier. Maybe there is something to all that nonsense about him being affected by the plight of his people. And that's how we learnt that the Empire is much like the empires of our time, taking from those in most need, usually struggling with wars, and putting them in contracts that they can't get out of, and then invading them when they decide to try and do things themselves. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's been fun to learn.
So what's this about?
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Some new things as we go along, and like I said, yeah, I'll do a little bit of training and try and get ourselves a perfect level up as such, +5 and everything. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.